Now to the latest on the tragic apartment fire on Milwaukee's west side. 5 people are dead, and Milwaukee Fire tells us today 6 people are still in the hospital.
We also learned today the name of the 5th victim. The medical examiner identified her as Shaquanda Harris. She was just 32 years old. Her family gathered at the burned building this afternoon after the news of her death. Yeah, it happened as investigators continue to comb through charred evidence, searching for an answer to how the fire started. Adam Reif joining us live in studio now with the very latest tonight. Adam.
Well, Natalie and Jessup, there's still a lot to process here, both emotionally for the families and practically for the investigators. Fire officials and investigators trying to get answers now. How did the fire start and how did it spread? Because hundreds more buildings in the Milwaukee area could similarly be at risk. Now, at the same time, survivors don't know what's next. Still others are mourning the dead.
She was loved her kids, the life of the party, joyful, had the biggest smile.
Shaquanda Harris's sisters will never see that smile again.
My sister was just loving. Shortest one in the room with the biggest mouth.
Nor will Shaquanda's 5 children, the youngest of whom is just 1. Shaquanda Harris was identified Tuesday as the 5th victim of the Mother's Day fire at the Highland Court apartment building.
We just try to take it day by day and just let them know that we all in this together.
6 people remain hospitalized. Survivors are also struggling to process the aftermath.
I'm still experiencing it. Even though the matter is over with, I watch people die, so I'll be getting some counseling.
While people grieve, investigators are working the scene, trying to figure out how the fire started and whether it was intentional.
There's a lot going on here, a lot of dynamics. We can't rule anything out, which is, with such a huge loss of life, it's just critical that we get it by the numbers.
They're preserving potential evidence by keeping the building secure.
But until we rule out a whole bunch of stuff, scientific methodology, we cannot state with certainty it's one thing or the other.
The apartment building was not required to have sprinklers and was regularly inspected.
We observed no violations in this building whatsoever.
It'll stay boarded up and secure for the foreseeable future. So far, 114 people have been displaced. 29 spent the night at a Red Cross shelter. Only monetary donations are needed right now.
It's too early in the situation. We haven't seen what's going on inside the building, so we don't know what needs have to be met.
Nearly 150 firefighters responded Sunday and carried out more than 45 rescues.
Their swift response, their long hours, their caring.
Officials acknowledge answers may not come quickly. In the meantime, Shaquanda Harris's family was preparing to celebrate her birthday in 2 weeks. Instead, they'll plan a funeral and figure out how to raise her children.
We look like mama, so now we is mama.
So 6 people remain hospitalized, as mentioned. A doctor from Ascension's burn unit was there at the news conference today. I asked him for an update on their condition specifically, but he declined to give an update, saying it was out of respect for their privacy. Natalie and Jessup, back to you at the desk.
Such a sad story, Adam, though. Thank you so much for the latest tonight.